Oh my gosh. Love it. I love your moo-moo.
They're not
Sorry.
You're not supposed to acknowledge him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Got big hair, don't care. I'm standing up in this spotlight. This is my life and I love it. And there's no part that I won't share. I'm feeling myself, well, independently depend on myself. You get the better me, a bitch ahead of me. I'm chopping it off, have it sit on the shelf. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm not
Slay.
sorry.
Hey BHDC fam, we're back with another fun-filled episode for you. Today we got a sweet hot treat for you. Today in the building we have superstar, porn star, Max Lorde.
Hello.
Welcome, Max.
How are you?
Wonderful, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. And we're
forward.
also joined by the gorgeous and talented Mitch Castillo from the
Yay,
Adult
got
Shop.
me.
Yes. You'll recognize him from episode 1. Please go back and watch that. It was wonderful. We'll be chatting with him in just a little bit. We want to get things rolling here with Max Lorde. So Max, I had the pleasure of meeting you Saturday at the big promo launch party for the Adult Shop owners here in Arizona.
Yes.
Yeah, so how did you come about to know the Adult Shop owners? How did you come out here for that?
So I originally met Mitch and Frank at the in the Adult Shop at the Gavians this past January in
Okay.
Vegas, and it was at the red carpet interview, and like they came up and like we connected, and I don't remember exactly, but like they mentioned like some business opportunities and whatnot, and then a couple like a month or so ago, like they reached back out and was like, hey, like we're having a shoot for a magazine, like I was launching for our website, like we have 3 stores, and they explained like kind of like how like they recently like purchased this store like 4 or 5 years ago, and like our new owners, and like expanding it, and like their goal for their business. And mentioned like having me come out and like do a signing for their store, and like come to like Stacy's and like do like a like meet and greet type thing, and it was like exciting, and like I've never done something like that before, like, and, like to this extent, so it was really interesting to like come out and meet them, and like so that's
that party was off the chain, was it not?
that
Saturday
party,
night?
there was
really
like the
was.
aerial artists that were like with the chains that was doing like and
Ariel
she-
Andy, shout out to Ariel Andy. We'll tag her in this.
love you. You're amazing. Thank you.
Phenomenal.
She was like, let me get your Instagram so that way like we can do Zoom calls, and like I would teach you to do a split. And I was like, thank you, Andy.
That is awesome. Awesome. Yeah, and all the dancers, and Barbara Seville was there for the first part of the night, and just all the staff and everybody at Stacy's. Stacy's on Melrose is where the party was. It was fabulous. Fabulous.
Taboo.
So we were talking a little bit before the camera started rolling, and I did not know this. I asked you what you wanted to be addressed as, if a porn star or adult film star. I thought one was like porn star was a not so good term to call someone. You quickly cleared the air with me. Please explain what the difference is, in that it's a high honor to be called a porn star, to be a porn star.
So when I first started porn, I like all the daddies and directors and stuff like that were like in like the magazines, kind of like took under my belt, like took me under their wings and was like explained, because you know like when you first get into porn, you get the studio and you get like anxiety and like happiness and thrill, and you're like, oh my god, like I'm a superstar, I'm a porn star, and they're like, you haven't even filmed yet, you just got here, like we can send you home, you're not a star. And they explain like a star is like this many movies, it's this kind of thing, it's this reputation, it's this like persona you have and stuff, and it like worked hard for it, and I was like interesting, and then they explained like an adult filmmaker, people that like being called that are more like OnlyFans and people, like people who just do OnlyFans or influence or stuff like that don't do studio work.
Okay.
So the difference was like like a adult filmmaker like is like OnlyFans and stuff like that, and like a porn star does like studio work. So like it is, when I like growing up, like you hear porn star and you think like a horror slut,
Right,
like
yeah.
no college degree and stuff, but like when you meet these, like when I met these daddies, they're like lawyers for like Netflix and stuff. They're like like education and like degrees, and like they're smart. So like it was like interesting, and then I worked hard for it and like earned the title porn star.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
so yeah, it's interesting. So like, and not a lot of people understand the difference. They think like just because like you do amateur porn that like, and like you still are like important and like and have a name and reputation, but like the difference between like an adult filmmaker, influencer, and a porn star is a porn star does the studio work. It's more like like a movie star, not a YouTuber.
Yeah,
That makes
that makes
sense.
sense.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
definitely.
But still talented, nonetheless.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Now, when did you start in the adult industry?
I started mid-pandemic 2020.
Oh, okay.
I was 21. It was like a month after I was discharged. Discharged from the military.
Oh, okay.
So
How did you ever become to say, you know what, I want to be an adult entertainer and I want to do this?
you know, it's funny because growing up, we didn't even have like internet, like our laptops and stuff. I don't know if you guys. I grew up very religious and like protected, but like sheltered. But like growing up, like we had this program, Covenant Eyes, and like you couldn't even like you could go to the Covenant. You could go to like Calvin Klein or like Amazon and like those kind of pages like shopping. But like if you went to like the underwear section or like the men's, even sometimes like just the shorts, it would literally block you. It would say cannot access.
Oh, wow.
Cannot. So my mom was like that. Even like some like YouTube videos would be blocked. So like no Disney, no stuff like that. So I just know I didn't want to work a 9-to-5 job. I wanted to be my own boss. So after the military, I like a couple weeks before I made an OnlyFans because it was like just coming out, like becoming a thing. Mid-pandemic, it was popping off. And I started posting because I had like, I think 7,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
Like it was a small Instagram. I just like was modeling, but like still in the military, so not. And I was like, I can like make money. I'm posting underwear pictures and bulge pictures and like not nude, not like porn, but it's teasers and stuff like. And I see other people posting, so I was like, let me do that, and like I can move to LA. And I had a friend I went to Bible college with that was a manager at Banana Republic, and he was like, I can get you a job here, and you can like balance. And I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna do porn. It's just posting pictures, which I'm already doing. I'm just getting paid this time. So like, never was looking to do porn. Never had a thought growing up. Oh, I want to do porn. I want to be a filmmaker like that. And then I moved there in September 2020, and then that October 28th, I think, or so. I had a couple people on Twitter hit me off because I kind of boosted, like ginger, blue eyes, 21-year-old just moved to like LA, like it was popping off, like
Yes. Sorry.
and
Yes, props for that. Yes.
I mean, I'm just like, yeah, good for you.
Yes.
Thank you.
so like
Cheers.
so like I started growing and stuff and had like studios reaching out and like other like models reaching out like to collab and film with, and I was like, okay, maybe like muscle worship or like jerking off or like making out. And then my first video for like sex was I was invited to an OnlyFans house, and I was so young and naive. I didn't understand what they meant. I thought it was like a photo shoot, like come here like in the daytime.
Ooh.
And it was a like 3-day weekend, like you come here and they have a photographer in the daytime and film, and like a collab weekend.
Okay.
And like have a shit ton of content. And I get there and I meet all these great, amazing people. I was, if you guys have seen my Instagram or other interviews, I talk about how I was taught to bottom and douche, and like I met the daddies there that taught me how. And it was like, from there it just like, it blew up. Like I started having like, I think I filmed almost every day for OnlyFans.
Wow.
And then when I started like working for the studios, like I was just like the porn boy, like hopping around, like, and it was so like invigorating because I was like 21, 22, and like not just moved to LA and had like, it was like one of the stories, like I had $100 and like made myself and like, and it's sad, but like it really did, like and it was like, it was so invigorating, but so confusing because like I'm doing porn. And I was raised my whole life told that like even like watching is bad.
Yeah. So
But,
what do
like,
your parents think of that then?
So after I was signed with the studios I was signed with, some like my family back home, it's like everyone in my city knows me as like Bridget's boy. Like our like 6 kids. Anytime something happened, like you're Bridget's boy, you know better. Like we were homeschooled, very like you're Bridget's boy.
Yeah.
So like as soon as I don't know who shared it with her or whatnot, but like it was just screenshots of like a collab I did with another ginger daddy, and it just like we just stopped talking. It was Christmas Eve, and like I had like a mental breakdown, and like we stopped talking with my family for like a couple months or so, and like I think we started talking more after I broke up with my ex, and I moved back with them to like ground myself, like kind of get in a better routine and like get healthy. and that's kind of when we started talking, and like, and this is like, and this, it actually opened my mind learning more about my mom and like her mindset, because I would just get mad because, and when I explained it, like, she did, like in LA, like Los Angeles in her mind is sex club, bars, like hoeing around, like parties, drugs. And like I explained, I was like, Mom, and I showed her pictures, like, Mom, like, do you see this, like Runyon Canyon? Do you see there's hikes, there's nature, there's history, there's museums, there's, the party, but like there's sections, like there's parks, there's like waterfalls, there's the beach. And she was like in awe. It was like she didn't realize. She was like, wait, it's more than just, and I was like, it's Hollywood, it's Los Angeles, but it's like, since, but like,
I feel like you don't know that.
Right.
Like, I'd never been to California until I was with him, and it was like, you're not prepared for it until you're like there, because like TV and everything doesn't show everything.
Yeah, definitely.
It is always partying.
Wow. So that's great then. So your mom is back in your life then. You guys have
back in the life.
Wonderful.
There's a million things to talk about. We don't have to talk about what we disagree on.
There you
go.
We're
with each other.
I love that.
We respect each other's boundaries and like understanding. But like, that's my mom.
Yeah,
like, she
I love
raised
that.
me. Like, I'm not gonna have a disagreement and lose her. Like,
Aww,
over shit.
That is very sweet.
I don't know.
I love that.
Family.
I have goosebumps. So, okay, I want to ask, okay, so you're like, the daddies showed me. Now, what do you mean by the daddies? What's the definition of that in your...
So for me, daddies, when I say daddies, it's either one of two things. It's either, like, of course, sexy daddies, like my sex daddies, like, fuck me up, bend me over.
And that's older, it's got to be an older man, right? Or no? Or it could be someone the same age, they're just dominant, or...
For me, it is older than me. I'm 20, it's like, so at least, like, a year or two older than me.
Okay.
And it is, like, also the mentality they have. And also, like, it comes and goes. I may call you daddy here and there, but, like, you may not always act like a daddy here and there. So, like, but you're still my daddy, if that makes sense. But also, like, a daddy, like, is, like, because I grew up, like, just my mom. So she's the mom of my dad.
Okay.
So, like, for me, like, my daddies are, like, my mentors.
Yeah, okay.
Like, when I was signing with studios and just getting to porn, I would, like, what's this document mean that they sent? What's this contract mean? What is this, like, or... I just moved to this area, like, what's the safe place, or what do I do, or like how should I save my career, have investment, or like savings, like, so for me, daddy is like anyone, like, it's a mentor, it's a
mentor,
a
male
term of
figure.
endearment.
It's not a sexual like thing. I got it. Okay.
If it's like it can be sexual, but like for me, like if it's like about like the money, it's zaddy with the Z. Zaddy.
I say zaddy,
right? Like a zaddy.
Zaddy.
Yeah, for me, a daddy is like a sexual thing, of course, but like just like a important manly figure in my life that has that
persona.
Yeah. I wonder. Okay, good. Yeah, see, because I wasn't quite sure. That's everyone's not different, but kind of different. You know, they hear, "Hey, daddy," they mean it. I say, so that's interesting to learn that. So, how many movies do you think you've been in since you started?
Professional or like amateur and studio, or
all
together?
All together. Like hundreds? You think thousands?
I'm not gonna lie, I started having sex when I was 19. I joined the army when I was 20 and became a porn star when I was 21. And I think I had sex with like 5 people up until I was 21 and moved to Los Angeles. And now I think I've had sex with over like 1,500 people.
Okay.
Because when I first moved to LA, and it's like I would literally film every day. Like it was like, and then when I didn't film, I would like cruise. I would go to like West Hollywood. I would be like in the middle of Chapel and Abbey, and like 10 guys would be behind me fucking me. Or like, and it was like, oh, like that's Max.
It's like another Saturday night.
Time to time.
He's just
hopping
around.
Yeah, I love it. So I think that's a wonderful, beautiful, amazing. How does that work then in the adult industry? Do they really like? Are you tested before each shoot, like for STDs and such? Is everybody's tested? Are there some producers that are less strict on that, or is it like everyone like, no, we take this serious, everyone's safe,
I haven't worked with all the studios, but I'm pretty sure every studio by law is you have to be tested. And I think that became a thing with porn studios, like you have to have a license depending on the state or whatever, especially after like the when AIDS became more controlled and HIV, and when they became with PrEP and stuff,
Yeah.
it became more okay. Like I actually got tested yesterday because I have a shoot in Vegas for a studio this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I got tested yesterday, and you have like, it's called talent testing, and they have a specific, it's either a talent testing office, or it's like, we went to a pharmacy yesterday, like a walk-in, and they had like certifications for talent testing.
Oh, okay.
So talent testing, like you have like the website and all that, but basically like that has it, and you get tested with like 14 days, within 14 days of your shoot. So that way, like if you have something, you can get treated and retest again.
Okay.
And if it's too soon, then like they have backup models, and it's like next time. 'Cause
Yeah.
it can't, but usually when you do get tested, you don't have sex until the shoot.
Okay, gotcha.
Because then the test was pointless.
Exactly.
And yeah, like doxy prep and PrEP and all that, but like I've been fucked over once, and I've had a few friends that have been fucked over where like they have had a shoot, and then like the next week message like, hey, like I have chlamydia, I have gonorrhea. I don't understand because all I've done is shoot with these people. You should get checked because we had the same studio shoot. And it's like weird because we were all tested and good, but so like they're very, and especially after COVID, it became very like a lot more stricter.
Yeah.
It became like isolate yourself after you get tested because you could contagious.
Oh yeah, definitely. So then I was going to ask you, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but so have you ever gotten something, whatever it may be, after you're tested, you're good, you're everyone, and then you go do your thing, and not on your behalf, you were good, you did your thing, you weren't with anyone until the thing, and then all of a sudden, now I have something.
Like after the shoot?
Yeah, after the shoot.
I've had it happen once, and it was like I don't know, for me, like, there's just people that are like, I've never had an STD in my life, and I'm like, that's amazing. I don't know if you're just smart or don't hoe around or just are lucky as fuck, but like, I get, like, not frequently, but like, when you're a hoe, it happens. But like, for me, like, if it happens, just let me know so I can get treated. Because there's so many free LGBT, like, you can get treated, fucking, like, Hey Mister or Grindr has a HIV packet they can send you that, like, I don't know, like, there's so many, for me, like, it's not like I have, like, a death disease. Like, you didn't give me something I'm gonna die from. Like, so just let me know.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
like, for me, like, after that shoot, when I found out, it was annoying because, like, you have to get treated and you can't have sex for, like, the duration of, like, the doxy, which is usually 5 to 7 days. And then, like, you're not even really supposed to jerk off. It's just, and then you can't really work. So, like, you have to make sure you have backup content or something. And it's just frustrating because, like, you're diseased. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, like, it's like, I literally, like, you get in your, but, like, at the same time, people are human. I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah, no judgment at all. It happens, just
I'm just one of those for sure.
It's like work. What do they call it? Work hazard or something? Like when it's just something that's inevitable. Oh my gosh, love it. I love your moo.
They're not.
You're not supposed to acknowledge him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
We have to cut that and go back.
Yeah, no, we can go back.
No, keep it rolling.
I don't even. Oh yeah, I was work hazard. So it's just like something that comes along with your industry. And like you were saying, there's places that have, like, here locally in Phoenix, Your Health and Wellness is a place where you can get your, doxy, and they're just like more geared around LGBTQ issues, which affects a lot of people.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I would just be more mad if you didn't tell me. If I didn't
Right.
feel good and I found out that I had something and then went and got tested and was like, wait, when did I get this? Because and I had to text you and, like, ask. Like, that's what I would be more mad about.
Yeah,
or upset
absolutely,
about.
for sure.
So, like, as long as you let me know, like, hey, go get treated. I'm sorry. I'm like, happens. Shit happens.
You're so down to earth for being so young. I mean, and I love that. It's so refreshing. I mean that in a very good way. And I had the pleasure of meeting you Saturday night, like I said. And then Sunday turned into Sunday Fun Day with all of us, and we got to spend the whole day and evening and everything together. We went swimming, karaokeing, and just hanging out and the whole thing. And it was so wonderful getting to talk to you because it's like you're an old soul. You know what I mean? Do you ever feel that way, or do people tell you that?
I do. I'm very mature for my age, and I think it's just growing up, like, the way my mom raised, and, like, growing up, I hated the way she raised me. But now, like I got spankings all, like, it was like, go get a Switch, and if it's not
Yeah.
as long as my arm, I'm gonna go get one. And it can be as thick as I want. Like,
Wow.
it's not abuse, it's discipline.
Yeah,
like,
right.
spanking
Yeah,
is discipline.
you're right. Absolutely.
Spare
Yeah.
the rod, spoil the child.
There you go.
Anyway.
Yes. I love
But
that.
like, I don't know, it's very...
That's her raising base. It helped you be who you
Yeah,
are and
so
be,
like, it just grew me, and then after, like, the military and stuff, it's just, like, my mentality, like, I told people I'm like a little white bunny rabbit. You go to the pet shop, and you see the bunnies that are, like, half asleep, and, like, you pick it up for, like, 2 seconds, and, like, you forget like, all the pain and, like, all the, like, hurt, and you're like, oh my God, it's so cute, and you're, like, happy. I'm like, that's all I want to do,
Yeah.
like, people. So, like, whether it's me walking in the room smiling, or me in, like, a porno, or me sitting over there on the couch just sitting, like, that's what I wanted. Like, life is too
Yeah.
hard already.
Absolutely.
And everyone has their trauma, everyone has their story, everyone has their pain. So, like, let's, like, be in the moment and, like, use our pain to grow and be happy.
Yes, I love that.
Because a mistake, it's a mistake, but, like, that's your mistake, and that helps you grow.
Yes.
You just have to let it learn. You can't let other people throw your mistake in your face.
Amen. Amen. I love that.
So,
I love that. I wanted to ask you, and like I said, again, if you don't want to answer this, if it's too personal, you don't have to, but I was kind of curious. What does the average adult film pay when you're in it?
It depends on the studio, and it does depends on the model's contract and their exclusivity. For example, like Sean Cody's studio. Also, I don't know, like, straight studios, it's just gay for me, but, like, Sean Cody, for example, their models are a lot more exclusive, so they get, I've been told, like, around $3,000 a shoot.
Okay.
Whereas, but they're also, like, they don't shoot with anyone before or after. It's just Sean Cody, because
Okay.
they're that, like, they're like this straight boy jock, like that kind of
Exclusive, yeah.
like jock, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but, like, whereas, like, Falcon, you have a rate. I have model friends that get paid between either, like, 800 to, like, 2,000.
Okay. Okay.
So, like, my bracket was between 1,500 and 2,000.
Yeah.
But I was signed with Next Door Studios and Falcon.
Okay.
So, like, it's how you work yourself.
Yeah, I guess it right. Yeah.
It's like,
Now, do you have like a goal? Like, well, I want to get to where because I don't know. I don't even know like what the cap is. Like, what do like the huge, you know, like is it 10,000 for a anal gangbang? Is it? I don't know what like how the prices work, or are you where it is?
I've been told for, like, because also, like, there's studios I've worked for, like, Dr. Tapes or Say Uncle and stuff, where it's like I only get paid 800 because
Yeah.
it's like not a smaller studio, but it's just like it's like a 2-hour film set instead
Yeah.
of like an 8-hour. And it's like a super easy, chill, like, after they're done editing it, it's maybe 15 minutes long.
Yeah,
Whereas,
right.
like, Falcon or, like, Next Door would be, like, a 30, 45-minute video. So, like, you have to also take in the time and all that, but also, like, know your worth, but also, like,
Yeah,
not be a dick.
Yeah, like I'm worth 10 grand.
Because
I'm
you're
like,
not,
come on.
you're not
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Right.
You're not Scarlett Johansson.
There you go.
You're a porn star. Like,
There you go. There you go.
so,
Are fluffers real? Are they? Is that a real thing? And if people don't know at home, BHDC land, what a fluffer is?
So a fluffer helps you get hard. Whether it's a guy or girl, straight or gay porn, like, it's just it helps you get hard. My experience when I've been on set at, like, Falcon and Next Door Studios, the fluffers are either, like, other models helping you, or, like, you might have, like, one of the, like, workers or something, like, because you build connections and friendships. Like, you can't be sexual on set with, like, the work crew, but, like, everyone's flirting with everyone. Like, you're fucking in front of, and you're all
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Wait, you're gay?
a little bit.
Oh my god! All right, breaking news. No, I'm just
Wish someone had
And, like,
told me.
when were you gonna tell us?
And, like, I'll probably get canceled for, like, exposing all this.
Right,
But, like,
no.
it's a studio. It's a porn, and it's
Yeah.
porn. It's just like when you, like, have, like, a porn, like, group. I go to a house to film or something. Like, you have to understand that, like, it's a porn house and everyone is gonna have a sexual mindset. So you can't get
Yes.
mad if someone, like, touches you or something. You have to be like,
Exactly.
no, like, I'm okay for now. So, like, and when you're on set and stuff, like, usually, yeah, the other models will, like, help. But, like, I know for me personally, like, I like connecting with people. So, like, before or, like, in between sets and stuff, like, we might have, like, where they come up behind and, like, because I usually bottoms, like, I have, like, the jocks or the daddies and stuff, and they're, like, kiss my neck or stuff and, like, kind of
Yeah.
get flirty, or, like, if there are other jocks like me, we kind of just like, I don't know, like I do random shit where like I'll goof off of like a scenario and then like it low-key turns me on.
Yeah, there
Or
you
like
go.
I'll
yeah.
start joking like, oh fuck yeah, you like that fucking shit, bro? You like that macaroni and cheese? And then like I get hard and it's like, so I start jerking off to mac and cheese, but like
Right.
it makes no sense. But it's like,
Hey.
Understandably so.
right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Craft.
Or it's like,
Craft's a new sponsor. But
yeah. Or it's like sometimes you get like hard off like the eye flirt, like
yeah.
and
for
that's
sure.
I guess that's what I'm seeing more with like the work crew, like the studios. It's because they're staring and they do be respectful. They're
Yeah.
not just all over at you, but like you can flirt.
Yeah.
Like you can flirt with your eyes, and I don't think it's disrespectful.
No.
So that's what I mean. Like fluffers are nowadays anyone that's in the same room as you when you're shooting.
Yeah, it's not just like some random like person
Right.
they have sucking and
Right.
start doing whatever they do or whatever.
Yeah.
But okay.
But I
that-
have been told like back then, yeah, you had that.
They did, yeah.
That one, or like they would have like their girlfriend or boyfriend or like partner
yeah,
that
somebody.
would allowed to.
Okay, interesting. Now, if you don't mind me asking, have you ever been with a woman?
So my army girlfriends, when I was in the army, they would like take me shopping at like the sex store right off base to like shop for like sexy clothes for like their like boyfriend and partner and be like, is this cute to wear? And like we'd go back to their place and I don't ever remember, they just were comfortable and they would just get naked and start changing. And I just remember like, I don't know how to explain it. Girls don't turn me on sexually, but like I get interested and like admired their beauty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like, and they would like, oh look at my boob, like, and it's like I would be like, oh like you have cute boobs, they're perky, they're small, they're like pointy, or like your vagina, like you shave yours, it's so like I would get interested and like, I don't want to say aroused, but like a feeling, but like I don't know, the way my mom described a vagina, it was that. So when I see a
that's
vagina,
kind of scary. Oh
that's
my,
what I'm saying.
Mom, what is? Oh my goodness.
So like,
that is not a.
and then when I started watching porn, I learned about like the beef, like beef pussy. So like, it just, so like I'm interested, but like, I've meet out with girls. I've like eaten girls like tits. But
Okay, you've
anything
eaten their tits?
No,
Or
yeah,
you mean
like I
yeah,
cooked it
give
up. Cooked
yeah,
it
right.
up.
I was like, hey, what? Okay.
It was a delicacy. in
Yeah,
France.
right. I love it. I love
No,
it.
I guess I've like flirted and like
Yeah.
played around, but
Gotcha.
never touched
Yeah.
or like been from the waist down.
Okay. Now, do you have a boyfriend?
I have a prospect.
Okay. All right. So do you? So then I guess you could say you do like a monogamous relationship then, and do you ever want to be married and have kids, anything like that, or?
I'm currently going through divorce. I never saw myself getting married. I would love to have a kid, maybe a boy, and I was thinking, but even like a girl, or like I don't know, just I see these videos on Twitter and like not OnlyFans, TikTok and like Instagram, and it's like fitness daddies that are like, and their kids like 9 months old or so, and they're like teaching them how to be fit at the pool, like bouncing, and like
Yeah.
these kids are doing like they're dancing and like they have so much character and they're only months old, and I'm like, I would love to like have a kid, and like, it's really cheesy, but be the dad I never had.
No.
But like,
aw.
I don't know. That's why like I have a stuffed animal in there that like he's like my little kid. He goes everywhere with me.
Yeah, we need to talk about that because you showed me that Sunday when I was over here, and tell us all about what was his name again, Max?
Mr. Edward.
No, Mr. Edward. That's right, Mr. Edward.
I'll have to go.
Yeah, you can. I'll go grab him real quick, Mr. Edward. I will.
Yes.
Yes.
Love a little pat.
Oh yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness. All right.
So this is Mr. Edward.
Aww.
Oh, they're cute.
Little boxers.
I know.
I taught him how to stand. Taught him how to walk. I got him after I left my ex, and then I was in a throuple for a couple months and broke up with them. And I was in the airport, and it was the JFK, and he was in like the Build-A-Bear vending machine. I was like, they still make Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, right.
And like I was stoned because like, yes, weed. And like I just remember walked up and he was like rolled up and like all but like his head, and his head was like stuffed. It was like interesting, the vending machine. And then I just like, he was like, hi, I'm Mr. Edward. And I was like, you're my best friend. And I just remember, and I was like in a crop top and booty shorts, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and these people, and I just like started dressing him, and then I just like, I hold his hand like this, and I walk, and he's like my bestie.
I love it. And you showcase him on Instagram, don't you?
I do.
In
I
your
have
stories?
I have a highlight. He actually, like, anytime I travel through like the subways in like New York and stuff, I have people literally, can I video? Can I video your? And it's not me and him. It's they just want him. So I like hold him out or stand him up, and I'm like,
Aw,
go for it. And
that's cute.
I'll make videos where he'll like have like the remote for the TV and be watching like a horror movie, and I'll come in
That's
and be
awesome.
like, you can't watch that before bed. What is wrong with you, Mr. Edward?
No, that's great. I
So
love it.
that's
So, also too, I want to touch on this. Now, when I was over here Sunday, we got to hear your new single that's coming out, correct? You're also a recording artist. You sing, and you sing very well, because we also played on the karaoke
Very
machine.
well.
I mean, serious, phenomenally well, you sang.
Thank you.
Please tell, when can we expect to hear your music out there, and where we'll be able to find it? And
So I'm still working out the kinks and like for the like distributing and stuff and all that. And I don't know, it's my first song I've ever recorded in a studio, and it has some tweaking. It's like invigorating, and like I'm supposed to release it August 15th, but like I want to make sure it's ready and like prepared and like does me justice. And it's like my first, I don't know, it's like everything all at once. And it's like it's like I said, like all my life I wanted to be a singer, but like I suck at like writing songs. So like when I finished that one, it was like, oh my God, like, and it's, I don't know, like the feelings it gives, it's like confusing. Like the feeling, like it's like the beat, it's a very sensual, sexy, like feel like connecting with someone, but then like you hear the words and it's like a dramatic, sad love story, like
Yeah,
fell apart.
absolutely.
And it's like, but it makes you connect with it because it's like in some way everyone has felt that feeling.
yes, absolutely.
I don't know. So yeah.
Now, would
that's-
you only sing then music that you've written, or would you? I mean, because I know a lot of people in the industry, in the singing industry, that they will still they'll have somebody else write for them and they'll just sing it. You know?
No, yeah, I'm very open to like other people. Like I've asked from friends and stuff that like they have their degree in like writing music and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like if you ever write a song and like want me
Yeah.
to sing and like, or hear me sing or something, let me know. But I've always been like, and I guess it's like my homeschool introvertedness, but like I've always been nervous. And then like growing up, my mom's like, LA is like Sin City, you can't go there. So like
Yeah.
nervous to like become that. But then I also get confused in my head because it's like I'm a gay porn star.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's you could be a like artist and have a better step than being. So it's just I don't
Yeah.
know, confusing and like invigorating.
Yeah. So if the music thing takes off and everybody loves it and you're all the rage and would you ever give up the porn, or no? You would just do music, or?
I've actually been thinking that because like part of me is like, yeah, like I would give up sex work because I wouldn't need it.
Yeah.
Like it fell on my lap, and for me like, live and be in the moment, and like I needed it for this time period until like the next step happened or the next chapter door opened. So like but like at the same time like I catch myself like on Grindr and stuff, people ask me like I'm generous or I do this and stuff, and it's like, okay, but like a little extra money doesn't hurt. But then it's like, but if you don't need the money, then you can just find someone hot to have sex with. You don't need to like
Yes.
be an escort or like go film or do something. But it's like my whole adult life has been sex work and on camera. So like it's all I know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I've actually been thinking that lately because I was talking to Frank about the music career and stuff, and it was just like I like want to commit to it, but it's like I've never had like, it was straight from like Bible college to the army to being a porn star, and I was 21, so it's just like I have never had like a normal sex life, so I don't know if like I could have a normal life and then like convert it to a normal sex life.
So what if you were with we were with someone, whether you were married or together, and they wanted you to quit porn. Like they couldn't handle it. They're like, no, I don't. I want you to be with me, only me. Is that a deal breaker? Like, would you do that or no?
So the guy I'm talking to now, that we're figuring things out to see what happens, actually had the talk about that because he didn't like the fact that I escorted. Like it's just like.
Sorry.
Excuse me, I queefed.
It's my fault.
Oh,
I
making a
ran out of my
drink for you,
drink.
Lizzie.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's great. I love it.
Y'all's
Keep it in,
eyes.
Bruce.
Please continue.
I know. I know. Keep it all in. I don't want that to know. It is what it is. I need a drink. So loud. It was like a fucking whale's blowhole. Jesus Christ.
I was like,
I know. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So the guy that you're with now, or the prospect now.
He didn't like the fact that I escorted and like explained his reasons. And they were valid.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really escort that much. So but I stopped. But we were talking about the porn and all that, and I was like, I'm not I'm very open and honest.
Mm-hmm.
From day one, you're gonna know all the facts you need to know about me, and you'll remember them. I make it memorable, not like in a bad way, but you need to know. If I think you're important enough to know, you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, I can't, and I'm not in a position to stop porn right now or sex work. And I understand and respect your opinion on escorting and stuff, and I can stop. I don't have that many as it is, and I don't do it often. That's fine. But from day one when we met, on the dance floor, I told you I was a porn star, and then the week we hung out, you knew, and we film and stuff. But then it's and he expresses and it's valid, and I've had this more than just him. I've had other guys I've talked to but haven't pursued, and it's they get scared that clients follow me around and fans follow me around, and they're gonna get hurt.
That makes sense.
And or that you're gonna film or meet and connect with someone and leave you for them because they're better. And it's if that's what you think of me and who I am, then first of all, I'm sorry I gave that opinion to you, and that persona of me, but you think so little of me because I feel I validate you so much. So people it's really hard to have a sex work life and a civilian person having a normal job.
Yeah.
That person has to understand that babe, I'm gonna go film, and the person's hot or the orgy's hot, but either if you're in an open relationship or monogamous, for me, I told him, I was you can have fun. For me, for me, I am at the point in if I have another relationship, if you're horny, because I know I can't satisfy all your needs, but if you're horny, just be babe, this guy, can you give me 5 minutes, 10 minutes? And I'll be all right, I'm gonna step outside, I'm gonna go to the store, let you have fun, because I know tonight we're gonna cuddle and sleep and probably have oral or 69 or fuck or something, but I know that you're mine. And I know that I might not be into piss or I might not be into feet, and you might really be into that, but and you need that. So I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. Also in the gay world, everyone's fucked everyone, and everyone has a somewhat of a connection. So I can't make, I don't know, it's you go to a pool party and you see your partner and all the fuck buddies.
Yeah.
I can't get jealous because I just went to an orgy and had 10 people fucking me, and they were hotter than those people that are flirting with you. Hotter in the their porn star muscle, and those are just pretty people, not porn porn material.
Right.
I feel like I'm sounding rude.
No,
I get what you're saying.
No,
I
not
feel
at all.
like it makes sense.
Yeah, so it's just, and I've seen relationships where people have that, but for me, in any relationship, I'm not gonna change who I am unless it actually is endangering you and hurting you. Unless, I haven't had fans or clients stalk me or follow me around or go to my family's house in a year or two. So I had a friend recently who stopped being friends with me because they were scared of that, and they've never seen a client or I never showed them or were around or had they were just a friend, and they stopped talking to me because they were I don't feel safe because because the clients, like, they could follow you around. Your fans could like come to my house, and I live on the first floor, and I'm like, but I understand. It's like it's a rock and a hard place.
Well, yeah, definitely. What is the difference? Because you had said, what is the difference between a gangbang and an orgy?
Okay, so
We're gonna go a couple minutes over, Burke. Sorry, a couple things. Yeah.
An orgy, so a gangbang is usually where they have one bottom and like a lot of tops. So like it could like 4 tops, 5 tops, up to 10 tops or whatever, but like one bottom, gangbang. You're all banging that one. An orgy is where you have like 5 or more people, 5 to 10 people. As an orgy, sex, flip, tops, bottoms, whatever. A sex party is like 10 or plus, like 10 or plus, because at that point, you have people in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bedroom. If you're at a house, or like if you're at a warehouse or an after party, like you have people like, so like that's what I've been taught, and like I feel like it makes sense. Like a group is like 4 to 5, an orgy or a gangbang is like the one bottom. An orgy is between 5 and 10, and a sex party is like 10 to
Okay.
10 to who knows.
Yeah, however many. Yeah, the sky's the limit, I guess. You know.
I'm glad I know now.
Yes, right.
I
I
mean,
know. See, we're all educated.
I would have just thought they were all the same thing.
Right? I could sit and talk to you like for forever. So we're running out of time. We're definitely going to have you back.
Yes.
I already told you I want you to move here and stay here forever because you are just the best. I adore you. Before I say goodbye to you, I want to swing over to you, Mitch Castillo from the Adult Shop. How do you think this weekend went with Max Lorde?
This weekend was amazing. Not only just because I felt like everybody had a great time and enjoyed themselves, which ultimately was the goal, but it was just that the performers that we had, everything went seamless. They were amazing, better than you could even imagine. The space itself, Stacy's the Bar, is just such a great venue. The new owners, new as of like October 2023, they've really done a great job in rehabbing kind of the space, but also keeping it the same, because I think it's like an old church. It's got like stained glass and cool stuff. But anyways, the event went off without a hitch. I mean, it was awesome having you there and getting to go on and get great footage and everything like that. So the bar itself said it was like the second best day they've had since even Rainbows Fest.
Wow.
Which, I mean, that brings a lot of people in. So it was success. We really got to meet the community and go out there and show the community what we are there to offer and support. So it was awesome.
So many girls.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like a really good mixed crowd. Like it
Yes.
wasn't just like this, it was just everything.
Everyone.
Everything. Yeah.
And it was so full of love. Stacy's was so packed full of love. Just everybody vibing, having a wonderful
Just
time.
the sweetest little love place you've ever seen.
It was.
Call it the Love
absolutely.
Shack.
Yes, yes.
I thought that was my whole.
Oh, well, yeah, that's your whole too. But so Max, where can people find you on social media?
Social media, you can either Google Max Lorde and like it'll have like Instagram and Twitter up top and stuff, or you can do Instagram and TikTok, which is Prince Max Lorde.
And it's Lorde, correct?
Yeah, like the singer, but
Yes, there we
no
go.
relation.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my TikTok is Maxed Lorde, M-A-X-E, or my Twitter is Maxed Lorde, M-A-X-E-D, L-O-R-D.
Max the Lord.
maxed
Got
out.
you. Yeah, Max. Like the game
You've been
is
maxed.
swole. Yes, wonderful.
I was 20.
Love it.
Wonderful. And then where can people find the Adult Shop online again?
So our online store is theadultshop.com, and the shop is spelled S-H-O-P-P-E. And then we also have our email. If you have questions about products or anything, if you're looking on there, it's contact us at fourmusketeersllc.com.
And what about your online shop where they can find over, 40,000 items online?
That is the Adult Shop. So you could just type in theadultshop.com and then it'll do like the
Perfect.
HTTPS or whatever. But yeah, that's where our new online store is. We just launched that, so it's super exciting.
Wonderful. Well, I thank you for being here today and letting us invade your beautiful casa here to do this interview. And I'm sorry that your husband wasn't here, Frank, but
He was at
expected him here, but
I know.
sometimes they don't show.
Party.
Yeah, he's at an orgy probably right now.
Again. No, I'm just kidding.
And Max, I want to thank you so much for doing this today. And I had such a pleasure meeting you and becoming your friend over this weekend. And I think this is just the start of a beautiful new friendship and relationship. And I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot more of each other. Absolutely. I adore you and I love you to pieces.
I love you, baby.
And thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, thank you. This has been great.
And oh my, and this has been Big Hair Don't Care. Ow. I love it. Yes, what a way to end it.
What a way to end it.
I love it. Should put your dick in his mouth as well.
Big hair, don't care. Whoa, buddy, I'm just trying to build no old money, but they can never steal my heart or my soul from me. But you can stare. Lights, action, camera. Whatever the order, I handle the showtime. When it's go time, I'ma stand in the middle of the room with a bow tie, and I won't shy from the stamina. Hi, I'm Angela. Oh my, I'm bad at this.